It's another makeup tutorial and I'm starting off with a skin. This is another makeup detailed makeup tutorial from your boy Fanyo Koro. Welcome to my channel if you're stopping here for the first time. So I just finished a skin with foundation, VBT foundation of course. And guys, I'm here contouring a skin. This is a cream contour method. I'm contouring our cheekbones. I drag it over to the forehead area and just to give the skin a little bit warm. And currently, I'm here applying blush on her skin, on her cheeks, to make that cheeks looks warm and blushed. Guys, you just need a clean and beautiful look. So that's what I'm doing currently. I'm applying that with my brush. Thereafter, I went in my beauty sponge to blend that into her skin. Right about now, guys, I am adding highlights on her skin. I'm highlighting the necessary places like underneath her eyes, the bridge of her nose, her forehead, her cupid's bow area, and her chin. I used concealers from Nuban Beauty Cosmetics and Elegel Cosmetics. Nuban Beauty in the shade 042 and Elegel in the shade Fun. Guys, I am blending that into her skin and I'm using this beauty sponge um, from White Cosmetics to blend the product into our skin. So you need a good beauty sponge to do this work. The beauty sponge must be damp and not wet. It enables your work goes in, like, blends your work nicely and very fine. So I'm doing underneath her eyes currently, and as you can see, I'm just like taking my time to like spread the concealer where I want it to be, and I'm conscious and cautious of where I don't want the concealer to be. So wherever I don't want the concealer to be, I'm going to use the clean part of the beauty sponge to blend it out. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say, but once you don't want a product to be where you don't want it to be, you could use the clean parts of the beauty sponge to blend it out to avoid patches and unnecessary ash lines on the skin. Next up, guys, I am doing like a cream contour on her nose, and I'm using that same product, that same shade of foundation I used for contour to contour her nose as well. So I started from the beginning part of her brows and I dragged it down to the tip of her nose. After that, to avoid ash lines, I went in with that same beauty sponge to blend in the product into her skin. So that is what I am doing currently, and the remaining concealer underneath the eyes, I blended it into the nose contour because you don't want ash lines there. Making an entrance is this Mira Cosmetics setting powder, and I'm using it to set underneath her eyes and basically the highlighted areas. So guys, this I'm going to film a tutorial of how to use setting powder because it took me a while to learn the trick and so I'm going to like share a more detailed video on how to use a setting powder on a wet surface like concealer. So for the sake of this tutorial, let's just continue, but just hope to see a setting powder tutorial for me. Next up, to set all over the face, I'm using this powder from Milani Cosmetics in the shade Warm to set all over the skin. So that is what I'm using to set all over the model skin. As you can see, the skin is coming together and it's beautiful, of course. So underneath the highlighted areas and underneath the eyes and highlighted areas, I went in with Milani powder in the shade medium to set those places as well. To contour our nose, I'm using this shade from Milani Cosmetics powder as well in the shade dark for a nose contour. Then to make it more detailed, I went in with my VBT powder palette and I'm using that brown shade I just showed you guys to make it more detailed, and I moved to further bronze and contour a cheek. So as I was applying it, I was like feeling her skin with my hand to know where to apply the powder. Right about now, guys, I am baking our skin with setting powder from Mira Cosmetics in the shade Curry. So that's what I'm doing currently. I hope I'm not boring you guys. If you watched to this point, kindly leave me a comment in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not. So now let me take you through this eyeshadow tutorial I did. I did eyeshadow before brows, and this is the second time I'm doing it. I think I'm liking this already. So I'm warming up a crease with an orange shade. So I use that as my first transition shade, that orange shade from the palette. And I went in with brown. I started using brown to like deepen the crease. Yes, I want, like, as you can see the other eyes, that black, that crease is deepened. Sorry about that. The crease is deepened already and it's looking detailed and dark. So that's what I am doing currently. So I'm going in with my brown shade, and this is like a process. You cannot just apply, you cannot just rush and do what you don't know there. So it's like a process. I'm taking it step by step. I'm building it up. It's a buildable process. So when I go into the brown shade, I'll go there and like sweep it onto the crease to make that place more detailed. There's this effect it gives. The effect is very beautiful, as you can see, as we've worked our way into achieving what is on the other eyes. So that is what I am doing currently. I'm using this brown shade from the palette to further deepen the crease, and this is what we are doing. Excuse my model, she's dozing off and she's nodding her head. So next up, for my main color, I'm going to use white, but before that I'm using this eyeshadow base from Cindy's Creations to make my eyeshadows pop. Then I went into that shade from that palette. As you can see, I'm touching that shade right now, and I went into a white shade to make it my main color. As you can see what I am doing. So the method of applying this one is different from the method of applying the one on the crease. As you saw while I was applying that, I tapped on this on the eyes, not like sweep as I am doing it right now. So I'm just making sure there is no harsh lines on the eye space, and that is it. Next up, I went in with a brown shade to like smoke underneath the eyes for more details, and just make everything beautiful and everything lock up. So that's what I'm doing currently. I'm like blending that underneath the eyes. Then we went into line to do our brows. Sorry. So this method of brows, I started with my pencil first to like outline the brows, and this is like very easy, you guys. Doing eyeshadow before brows is very easy. Like I said, there are no rules to makeup. You can do whatever you like to achieve a flawless skin. So just keep doing what you know how to do best. Just keep perfecting that skill you feel you have till you become better. So that's what I am doing currently. I'm outlining our brows, like I'm concealing and cleaning out the unnecessary things I don't want underneath the brows. So that's what I'm doing currently. I'm currently highlighting the brows. I'm making it look sharp and beautiful. My name is Ifeanyi Okoro, for those that don't know again. I'm a makeup artist. I'm currently based in Calabar. If you're new, subscribe. Follow my business page on Instagram at Texity Creations. Thank you about following already. So right about now, guys, I am winging the eyes. I'm doing like a winged eyeliner with this black eyeshadow, black eyeliner pomade or eyeliner gel I'm using. So I just use that to wing it, and I crossed it into the crease as well. So that's it. Then I went in with this small brush to like smoke out that wing, because I wanted to apply like black glitters on that space for more definitions. I did not know I did not record the glitter parts, but that is it on that crease, and it's sitting pretty there. Next up, guys, I went in with my powder to further blend our skin together, I added blush on her cheeks, and the rest is history. Let's get to lips already. Okay, I'm still adding blush at this point. So I added blush on her cheeks, I spread it onto her nose, and let's spray her face, guys. So I'm using this setting spray from Nia Beauty Plus. This spray is so nice. And I went with my beauty sponge to like blend that spray into her skin. Then we are off to lips. So I'm using this lip palette from my all-time lip palette from iMagic, and I am lining her lips with that brown shade there. So if you know my lip routine, you will see that I've been doing this for a while now, and I'm not ready to get tired of it till I'm tired of it. So that's what I am doing currently. I just lined the lips, and right about now I'm applying a lip shade from that lip palette. I applied pink, I blended it out with red, and I applied a little bit of white to make it look how it is right now. And right about now, I'm using lip gloss. This is the final look. If you watched to this point, kindly leave me a comment. And this model is pretty. I sabi this work. Thank you for watching, and I love you all. See you in my next video. Bye.